What's up? What you and me? I don't know if I need headphones, but oops, sorry about that. Yeah, let me put that thing on there. Yeah, there we go. Sounding great. Get that out of the way. What's good people? How y'all doing on this Friday evening? Me, how am I doing? I am exhausted. I've been up dealing with some shit, but I'm here this Friday evening to speak on some things. Today I'm going to speak on men struggling with stress or being in stressed out environments and really just dealing with that shit on your own. Just pretty much bottling it up, keeping it to yourself, and keeping your day pushing. A lot of people don't realize most men go through this every day, man. Stressing out about bills, our job, the family, just every day. And we just come home, we try to keep the look on our face like everything's fine, everything's good. Sometimes you know, you may see a guy frustrated and do certain things or act out, but that's just a man who don't know how to express his feelings. Most of us as boys, growing up as boys and becoming men, is always told, don't cry, don't complain, uh, stop being weak, get over it, deal with it. You'll get through it. You'll get through it. Just why are you complaining? That's been the whole freaking model where our whole life is growing up, man. And so as we become men, it's like it's hard for us to express when we're going through anything. As we was always told, you know, bottle that shit up and keep it pushing. You're a man. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit going. Like, and it's fucking hard. Sometimes you look, you want to talk to somebody. Sometimes you want to speak to somebody, but you don't know how to express yourself to them. You don't want to see him coming off as soft or weak or anything like that. You don't want to seem, that soft guy or shit. So you put on this whole macho thing, hey, nothing's wrong. When deep down inside, there's a lot of shit just eating at you. You know what I'm saying? Deal with that shit every day, man. Like, I deal with this shit a lot. And it fucking kills me sometimes. Like, I don't know who to fucking talk to. Like, most of y'all who know me or know my brother was killed a few years back. And when that shit happened, I remember getting a fucking phone call and having to drive drive to the hospital because he told me he was shot. The whole time I'm driving there, I'm stressed. Like, man, just please, saying to myself, just please let my brother be alive, let him be okay. When I get there, we got him. We're gonna take care of him. Whatever, whatever. My brother was killed. My brother was shot. He was shot in the head, and I just thought I'll get there in time. I remember it was raining, just raining hard. I was doing about a fucking 120 miles on the highway, in and out of traffic on the rain, rushing to get to the hospital. And I remember coming through them hospital doors, parking up, coming through them hospital doors, and the first person I bumped into was my mother. And she's on the phone and she got tears in her eyes. I said, Mom, is my brother okay? Where's he at? And she just broke down and just was like, no, he's gone. Like, the emotions that I had, like, I was done. I was done. I was just done. I was devastated. Like, I started to cry, but then I seen my mom crying, and I said to myself, I always hear them words in the back of my head: "Be strong. You the oldest. You gotta be tough." I just sucked that shit the fuck up. My brother had my mom just told my brother's dead. I had to suck that shit up. I sucked that shit up. I seen my baby brother in there sitting in there going through it. I was like, I can't cry. Like I'm not in this situation, I'm not supposed to cry. I'm not supposed to show my emotions. I'm supposed to suck this shit up. You the oldest, you the big brother, you the oldest son. You the first. Like I said, I always heard that whole fucking mouth in your head: be tough, be strong. So I just sucked it the fuck up. And I remember going back there. The doctors finally letting us see my brother, and there he is lying on his gurney with a sheet over him, with blood on his face. And I didn't want my mom or my brothers to see him like that. So my mom didn't want to see him like. So she asked him for a rag, a wet rag, and me, I'm still trying to be stone faced, cool, and calm about the situation. Here I am looking at my brother on the table, gone, lifeless. And I remember them handing me a rag to clean the blood off my brother's face. As much as a stone face as I try to be, I couldn't hold the tears, like just came out of me. As much as I tried to hold them shits in, I couldn't do nothing about it. All I know, I'm cleaning his face off, and I can just feel it. My eyes water up. I'm trying not to show these emotions because I'm told, as a boy, you grow up, you're not supposed to show them emotions. But I couldn't stop the tears from coming. I couldn't stop them. I just couldn't stop them. I was shaking. Man, that's the worst fucking feeling in your life. That's my baby, but that's the last of us. You know what I'm saying? And for months, I had to deal with that shit. For years, like I would just go like that stone face. I had to keep that face on. At his funeral, I had to keep that face on. Yo, I felt so many different emotions, man. I was sad, I was hurt, I was angry, I was bitter, I was mad, all this shit. But I'm just told to just keep this shit in. Every morning, every morning since when my brother passed, because I don't know who to talk to, because I don't know what to say, and I don't know what how to talk to people to express to them how I feel and to get the response that I want from them. So I don't know what to say to them, because most black men or most men in general, we just told to hold that shit in. So every day I would get in my car, I would just cry. Every single morning. Every single morning for about a year and a half straight, I would get in my motherfucking car and cry. I couldn't help it. Every fucking day it rained. Cause my brother died on a rainy day. Every day it fucking rained for a year and a half. For no reason, I would cry. And then the whole time I had nobody I didn't know who to speak to or how to express how the fuck I felt at the time. Like people would see me and they were like, man, like I could feel myself change and I'd be distanced from people. Like I wasn't happy. I couldn't be happy around people. Like usually most people see me, I always got a smile on my face. I'm always joking. Everything's a joke to me. I'm trying to make light and make fun of the situation. If there's a crowd of people going on, I want to be in the middle of that crowd. I want to be in the middle of the shit, talking my shit. I want to be around enjoying everybody. I couldn't do it no more. Like I lost the ability to be happy, and people around me like, what's going on? I'm thinking that I'm just telling them, hey, I'm good, I'm normal. Like I don't understand, you know, but I can feel myself changing. Like I didn't know how to find happy. The only every night, in order for me to go to sleep, in order for me to get a good night of sleep after this happened, because I was so stressed the fuck out. But again, I had nobody to talk to because we keep it bottled up. Every night I had to go to sleep, I had to drink. I had to drink excessive amounts in order to fall asleep, in order to get some sleep, in order not to have because the first time I tried to go to sleep normal, the first thing I seen is my brother's face as I'm sleeping, and I just woke up in tears crying uncontrollably. And I didn't want to feel that no more. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. Every night I'm gonna have a bottle in this crib, I'm gonna get fucked up, I'm gonna get trashed, so I don't have no dreams, so I don't remember nothing, so I can go to sleep. I don't have to see his face or anything like that, or and be stressed out. I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna pass out. For months, I couldn't For months, I avoided my mother's house with my brothers, and then we'll go over there to have dinner because I'm like, man, we missing somebody. I don't give a fuck. People always try to tell you that. Like I hear that shit all the time. Oh, he's still here in spirit. I didn't want to hear that shit. I didn't want to hear it. Maybe that's the reason I didn't talk to people because I didn't want to hear that shit. I didn't want to hear that he in spirit shit, or he's right here with you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hear that shit. Like I'm always used to being in the house with me, my mom, and my brothers. Like, yeah, you might not see it. You like as we got older, you might not see us always together because they way my last two brothers is way fucking younger than me. So we don't, I love them to death. I love to see them. My other brother, me and my brother Kyle, we a year apart. We a little bit closer, but he do his own thing. I do my own thing. But I just remember all that time being stressed out. I don't know who to talk to, how to express myself. I didn't want to cry in front of people. I didn't want to break down. I didn't want to tell nobody emotionally how I'm fucking feeling because I'm feeling weak. Like I'm just feeling lost. So it's little simple shit which just trigger the shit. Like me and my brothers, we would all talk shit. We'd be at a court and we'd just be out there shooting this shit, just shooting the ball around. Play this game we call 200. You know what I'm saying? It's a game and you shoot whatever. It's just a game we always play together and we always talk shit to see who can win. I remember me and my brothers out there playing and everybody glad because this shit just recently happened. My brother died. And they just glad to see us out and trying to enjoy shit. And I get the ball and I catch it. I'm ready to go past my other brother. And I had to catch myself because I'm saying, fuck, he ain't here. I look like a fucking dumbass just passing to nobody because I'm just used to one of them being there. It's four of us. I'm always boom, 1, 2, 3, boom, here, 4. Nigga, it's your turn. They just killed my shit. When I go to turn and pass to a person who always been there, that just killed my shit. That killed me. And I'm guessing the reason I'm probably talking about this shit tonight because it's probably, it feels good to talk to people. There ain't nobody fucking judging you, looking at you crazy. And, motherfuckers, people who's listening probably don't give a fuck. Or maybe they do. I don't fucking know. In my mind, I say that. They don't care. So it's good. It feels easy to talk to that shit. Talk to people. There's a lot of men out there who's going through similar situations like I'm going through, either with a loss or whatever. We just stressed out and you don't know who to fucking turn to. You don't know who to turn to. I don't know who to turn to in that situation. Like that situation right now, me losing my brother, it sometimes it plays on my relationship. It plays my relationship with my girl, my kids, and all that. Cause some days I don't feel up to it. When my brother's birthday, I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Some people don't get it when I always say, "Hey, I'm just tired. I don't feel like doing nothing." They're like, "Oh, we're gonna do something for him. A celebration for his life." I don't want to be bothered with no fucking body. He should be here celebrating and enjoying this shit. We have big fucking family gatherings and shit, or we do something fun as a family, or we do something fun as brothers with my mom involved, and it's fun. Yeah, I have fun sometimes, but in the moment, in the back of my mind, I get detached from the situation. I'm like, he should be here enjoying this shit with us. Like I don't know who to talk to about the situation. I don't know who the fucking how to even reach out. You know what I'm saying? Because if I feel in my mind, as the way I was taught, and most men are taught, is like you speak on your emotions, you're gonna see you shouldn't say that, or people gonna look at you strange, or they're gonna look at you where like, why do you feel that way? Why are you acting? Why are you acting like a bitch for? Why are you acting fucking soft for? Like, what the fuck wrong with you? I don't know who to talk to about the situation. No, I don't think nobody, because you're a man. I don't think nobody will even fucking listen to us or listen to me in that situation. When I'm stressed out about, like, I try my best to be happy. I try my best to be in good moods. I try my best to do everything, but that shit stressing me out every fucking day. Ever since I lost my brother, I have a heightened aggression to anybody that says anything to me hostile or anything hostile to my one of my brothers or my mom. Like I take this shit to the fucking extreme. I take it to the extreme. Like, and that's what I'm saying about emotion, because you detach. Like you I'm guessing that is somewhat got to change the way we tell men to fucking react to situations or deal with our emotions, so we ain't so much as robots and or whatever, or just animals, or you know what I mean, or just because the shit is weird. It's fucking weird. Like you lose a part of yourself, you lose who you are because you trying to be something, but you don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to take it there. Like another situation happened to me years ago that I can attach to, being of men always told to bottle up your shit or be strong or be the lion or be the monster, be this, don't be soft. Like a couple years ago, this is a while ago, my other brother had gotten to a situation, and some dude was you know, trying to take my brother life. Thank God that didn't happen. This is my other brother. And the dude came out there looking for my brother, ready to shoot him. At the time, this, like I said, this is years ago. I don't like all my guns now are illegal, but at the time I was young, dumb and stupid. I had an illegal firearm on me, and I remember the dude coming there to shoot my brother, and they talking in the car, and I could see the dude like starting to put gloves on. I immediately went to the car and grabbed my gun, getting ready to line this dude up and take him out. Mind you, this is like broad daylight in the summertime. People cutting their grass, kids are riding their bike up and down the street, people are playing, and like all that shit just went black. Because all I would talk, always taught you a soldier, you are this, you are that. That was the whole mindset of being a boy growing up. You this, you that, you a soldier, you know what I mean? Don't be scared of anything. And everything just went like silent. The lawnmowers that was going on, I didn't hear the kids playing. I didn't hear none of that shit. I just got focused. And at that moment, like I was scared. And when I say scared, I was probably scared I was scared for, I should have been scared about something. I was scared for the wrong reason. I was scared at the time. I just had my daughter. She barely knew who I was. I was at full custody of her. My daughter now, she's 18, ready to go to college. But at this time, she was a little kid. And what I was scared about, the whole time I was scared because I'm about to do this act. If something happens, if the dude try to harm my brother, I wasn't scared to take the dude's life. I wasn't scared of going to jail. I wasn't scared of none of that. What I was scared, the whole thing that had me frightened is like, I kept saying to myself, like, damn, when I do this, like, is my daughter gonna remember who I was? Like, is she gonna be mad at me for doing this, for not being there in her life because I'm about to I'm probably gonna be gone for a minute. Like, is she gonna want anything to do with me? This all I kept thinking about. But not losing, instead of saying, nah, this ain't right, don't do it. My mind is still go mode. My mind is still, if this XYZ happens, you're going to do this regardless. But in another part of my mind is telling like, man, your kid's going to be big. She's been grown. She probably going to hate you. Like, I'm a single parent father. I raised her. She was with me the whole time. I'm not thinking how her life, how dramatically her life is about to change because of something. But as a man, we told to put all that shit to the fucking, I'm just steady pushing that thought process to the back of my head because that's what I'm taught. Kept pressing that shit like, yo, stop worrying about that, bro. Get your ass focused. Like, your shit cocked. Yeah, I'm saying, boom, yeah, it's cocked. I'm like, all right, I got a clean shot on them, ready to go. But there's another part of me, my human element, like, man, you about to throw everything away. Your daughter is going to suffer probably. Like, by the grace of God, nothing happened. By the grace, because I was ready to do it. Because at my mind, how my mom was thinking and how we was raised and you raised in the hood, like, man, my mom was thinking, man, I don't give a fuck about human life. I don't give a fuck about nobody. That ain't mine. I'll show you. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about how your family feel. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care about going to jail. I'm not scared. But there's another part of me in my brain that's saying, man, you're gonna be gone for a while. Your daughter's gonna miss you. She needs you right now. She's young, but you can't be doing this. Like, why are you doing this? Like, you're scared. But I just compressed and suppressed that shit too. It said, man, whatever that little voice is in the back of my head telling me all the shit about my daughter and being scared, yo, shut up. Shut the fuck up. You wasn't raised like that, nigga. Get focused. You know? That's what I'm saying, man. Look, I understand we are, as men, we are responsible. We are responsible for the household and the protection of our family and all that shit, but like, you can't raise your sons and shit like that to be robots to fucking totally suppress their feelings, bro. You can't. Because in situations like that or losing somebody, they won't be able to, they won't know how to express that. But in the side, they got this damn monster and this fucking demon just building in them, just killing them every single day, eating at them. Like, I got that shit eating at me every day, and I still in my mind say I don't got nobody to talk to about this shit. You know, that's probably the reason I do this podcast, because is sometimes I get be able to I have the ability to express this shit and get some of this weight off of my shoulder. But every man out there doesn't have the ability to have a podcast to get the weight off his shoulder with stressing them in daily life. Like, it's men right now, right now, that cry in the, it's men right out there right now that cry in the dark every fucking single day. And you will never know it. Is a man out there right now stressed to the max. You'll never know it. Like, these are the hidden struggles we deal with every day as men. It's just it's fucked up. Like, I can't cry. I can't, like, I mean, I cry sometimes, but most time I don't fucking cry about shit that's really like killing me or really eating at me. Like, I try my best. Sometimes it gets the best of me. Sometimes of me to try and suppress how sad or how depressed I am. Sometimes it overtakes me in days I won't talk or I won't say nothing to nobody. Or I'll just look like a zombie walking around the house. I ain't got a smile on my face everybody used to seeing. But that's just years of me compressing emotions and keeping them bearing down that this time I can't put this shit in the bottle because there's no more room. And it comes out, and I'm not trying to have them emotions come out. I'm trying to keep them suppressed, but they come out, they leak out. You know? And what I'm trying to say is, man, if you know dudes like that in your life and you see them like that and and you see how hard they are or whatever they look, they probably going through something. Like they don't know how to fucking express it or talk to or how to talk to somebody about it without looking like Mr. Softy the cream puff, and they don't want to be seen like that. They still want to be seen as as that man that's tough and not scared of anything. Like, I think you can be both and show emotions. I don't know how to do it. I don't have the fucking answers for it because I wasn't taught how to do it. You know, I wasn't shown that way how to do it. You know, find somebody you can find in, fellas. If you are stressed to talk to, or do a podcast, a blog, talk to somebody you feel comfortable talking to who ain't gonna judge you because you fucking expressing how you feel. You know. So like I said, I got a lot of demons. I got a lot that I'm dealing with right now. I'm like I shouldn't have this much rage and anger and hatred and all this shit built up inside of me, but I don't got nowhere to fucking turn or put that shit at. Like, I'm not the same smiley face, joking, laughing. I don't like being I don't like being in large crowds with people. I don't like being around a lot of people. I don't like none of that shit. Probably I'm depressing. I don't even fucking know it. You know, half the time I'm just somewhere quiet in the corner chilling in the cut. I don't want to be bothered. You know, I try my best to keep my friends and my family around me. I try my best to keep that smile. But like I said, man, just life took a lot out of me. And being a man and being taught to suppress that shit, it takes a lot out of us. And I think by the loss of my baby brother, that was it for me. That was it. I think that's one thing of an emotion I can't put in a fucking bottle, that I can't close up and like I'm taught to do, as we're taught as men, which is not right to do. I can't. I don't know how to put that one in a bottle, and that shit just leaks out every day. It leaks out every day. It just days. Like, ain't as often as it used to, but it's just days, man. I would just ride, and it would come on my mind, and I would just sit there and literally cry for fucking. You know what I mean? I'll be at work. I'm alone. I make sure nobody's around. I'm just crying. It's just tears. I don't know how to, and I don't know what to do. And then when I say, ah, shit, people's about to come back around. Let me put the straight face on. People want to talk to me, let me laugh and got the smile on my face. Grab, let me take this, let me get this mask of happiness that I got and put it on my face of how I really feel. Cover this shit up so nobody can see it. But I don't know. This is the episode, you know. Hopefully maybe I talk to somebody, reach somebody that is struggling with shit like this and depression or whatever and unhappiness. Hopefully you find the courage to go talk to somebody. Hopefully people out there will have a different view after hearing this, me speaking. I have a different view on people, on men, when they come to you express their feelings. Like, listen to them without judging them, making them feel safe and comfortable that they can come talk to you. Because we ain't got that luxury. Like, most women can come to their men and be stressed and be going through stuff and cry on our shoulders and tell us how I feel, and we tell them it's all right. We don't. Man, most 99% of the time is men, we don't have that same luxury. We probably do, but we was taught not to fucking show that. So we don't. We just bottle that shit up and keep it pushing. On to the next. Well, I'm out. Y'all enjoy your Friday evening.